It's joke, no joke, no joke. Oh, you know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Joke, no joke. We live, baby. We back. You know how we do. Boy, oh boy. We got 2 more days before the ball drop, y'all. 2026. Came a long way, baby. 6 years after COVID. 6 years after the pandemic. 6 years after being locked down. We here. We still here. Rest in peace to those who are not. God bless their souls. Choke no joke. I'm in the building. You got 48 hours to the countdown. You know what I mean? Anybody know of the best parties? The ball dropping? Let me know, man. Drop me a link. Drop me a DM. Tell me where the party at in the ATL. My man Timo Goody just hit me up. Choke, where the party at? Choke, where the party at? I'm like, Timo, I don't know, man. I ain't been searching. I ain't been looking. I'm just happy to see the new year come in. You know what I mean? It's a lot to talk about. We got a new Diddy doc coming on the way from the family. All right? Justin and Christian and Diddy finally gonna speak. I'm waiting for this one. I'll tell y'all more about that. We got Anthony Joshua in Nigeria, tragedy. We're gonna talk about that. Vlad out here lying the Neckbone. We gonna talk about that. Y'all out here trying to get Nicki Minaj deported. Y'all some racist people, man. All 12,000 of y'all that signed that petition trying to get Nicki Minaj deported. Y'all racist, B. Y'all are some racist people, man. Choke no joke. I'm in the building. You know what I mean? I just dropped that link for those who never saw the Tunnel documentary. You can watch that tonight free. Just click that link and it's all you. And my girl Tyra Banks, first in the building. Whack on Wood, second in the building. Dipset Forever's back in the building. Number 3, CC Crippin. Number 4 in the building. We out here, man. Andre in the building. Choke no joke. I went to the Knicks game. Oh, man, we crushed the Atlanta Hawks. I ain't going to say we crushed them. We beat them, right? But, man, that and more tonight, man. Choke no joke. I'm live, baby. Let's go.
Jack Brown. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars or kills. Penitentiary scars. The Man Act. Is it going too far? Back. Y'all industry rats. Y'all whack. That's 100. On Pyro. You'll be trapped like Pac. The go viral. Gene saw the nuts of gyro. At the freak off and Diddy too. But plug shopper. Freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or a cop. But you next to be locked. Ask KVD. Telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, right? You never be me. And I never be you too. Telling on you too. Yeah, sitting on the step. Giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G-Dap. Comb legacy doom. Will the bad boy see time like loan? Your extortion fell through. You friended no one like the moon. What did you do? Sat back and watch him get groomed. Only badge in the room. You and wifey drunk the juice. Saw the check for Pac life. And his back right. Guess it's bad boy for life. Or should I say same gang? You the same lane. That Diddy let hang. chain gang. Damn, you rocked them, fella. Didn't you? For the mozzarella. Did it for Wolf and his mother, D-Ferg and Kurt Burrow. Nah, nigga, you did it cause your ass ain't thorough. And you ain't from the boroughs. Joke, no joke, you know what it is. This one's for the whole earth, you know, when they get disrespectful. I just go to the booth and kick the truth to the young black youth. Joke, no joke, you know what it is. Keep on hating, you know what it is.
Joke, no joke, yeah. It's joke, no joke. Let's go.
Supreme Bigger Figure, Big Cap, The Warden, The Club King.
The DJ Johnny Walker Red.
MC Frank Jigger, the celebrity's choice.
Sean Brophy, sound engineer.
Joke, no joke. Legendary videographer.
Sterling Cox. I was the head of security.
Alpha Grenier.
My name is V.
Omega.
Big G.
Vim Rock from the legendary Naughty by Nature.
Styles P the Ghost, LOX, D Block.
Tech Smith and Wesson.
LB Fan, Mr. Cheeks. The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert.
Kid Capri.
The tunnel was a hip-hop nucleus.
It was the epicenter.
It was the domain, the temple.
It was the Mecca.
Nothing was that melting pot of hip hop.
They kept the paradigm going.
It's almost like what Rucker did for street basketball. The tunnel was that of music industry.
My Sunday ritual going to the tunnel was, I'm telling you, your ass better be there.
You just pretty much did push-ups.
We had to drink a couple bottles of Hennessy, go get smoked.
Leave the jewelry and watches at home.
Before you even get to the tunnel, you gotta get on the block.
You started from 11th Avenue, and when you got to that door, the search procedures was no other.
First time I ever heard of take your shoes off, open your mouth was in the tunnel.
It was damn near everything but a full cavity search.
Security at the tunnel was no joke.
The beatdowns did happen.
Some of them, if you had that chain out, that shit was leaving with one of them niggas.
We had a handful of cats. When we were taking you out, they were digging in your pockets.
The code check at the tunnel was crazy because you ain't know if you was gonna get your shit back.
Sometimes the bloops happen where you might not get your coat.
A lot of boys wanted to get their girls some fur coats, you know, so I mean, it was free.
The bar was always on tilt at the tunnel.
You might get fake alcohol. Bartenders might have got counterfeit.
The dance floor is always rocking.
It looked like a video all the time.
The tunnel had a very unique situation at the bathroom. It was co-ed.
The bathroom was Sodom and Gomorrah.
I was like this, looking, trying to look past the dudes like when they was going in the urinal.
The tunnel was a one-stop shop. They had food, they had alcohol, drugs.
I saw weed the tub. It was just oozing money.
Backstage is like the club amongst the club.
That's where all the so-called stars who was scary to be in the crowd, that's where they hung out at.
The dopest things about the tunnel for me to remember is hearing my records get played up in there.
The top, maybe, of all-time tunnel banger.
Or anything Bad Boy.
Every Biggie record, any shit by Hov.
Shook Ones was bananas in there.
Nori could perform that bang bang.
Annie up.
Any one of Buster joints.
Wild Out would actually start a fight. The best performance I ever seen, Jay-Z performed in front of the DJ booth. The DJ booth was bouncing like a ball.
Snoop and Dre. When Dre was there.
DMX, get at me, dog.
The king of the tunnel was Jay-Z.
Busta Rhymes.
DMX is the king.
Queen of the tunnel.
Mary J. Blige.
Foxy and Lil' Kim.
Eve.
King of the tunnel record label-wise was Def Jam.
Bad Boy.
The best DJ at the tunnel was Flex.
Big Cap, all day. Flex used to break off the records, but he used to try to bully Cap, like, don't spin this, because when I get here, I want to spin it. No, nigga, fuck wrong with you?
What the tunnel did for artists, it solidified their street music.
That gave us a platform, set up Rough Riders, Rockefeller, Bad Boy, slew of other artists.
The closing of the tunnel, it was kind of sad because that was a big piece of hip hop.
So losing the tunnel was like a little kid losing Disney.
A famous mosque closing down.
I think when the tunnel closed, it was necessary. Niggas was coming to miss me.
When you hear people of the late 70s talked about Studio 54, the tunnel was the Studio 54 of hip hop.
Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. 1 second. Choke no joke, you already know. We in the building. December 29th, 2025. We got 2 more days. Be at New Year's Eve. And then after that, it's the new year, baby. We here. We here now. It's gonna be 2026. Which is gonna be a wonderful, great year, you know, for a lot of us. As I pray, you know what I mean? But it's so much going on today, you know. I don't think I was live yesterday. I don't think so. I can't remember. I'm working too hard. I'm working too hard. But yeah, so shout out to everybody in the building. I see Janice stepped in. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my girl Pretty. Had me out in these streets, partying with my girl Pretty and her peoples. That woman was cutting up out there too, boy. Shout out to my girl Pretty. It's her birthday. Went out in these streets. Went out there to hang out with her, do a couple of shots. You know how we do. They was cutting up. Well, not her, but the spot we was at. You know, we was out there getting our shots on. Shot, 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 shot. You know I don't be getting out, but for certain people, I will step outside. My girl Pretty, she one of them. You know what I mean? Shout out to my girl Pretty. Happy birthday. It's Capricorn season out there. All right. Sorry, Sagittarius, but it's over. They was out there dancing, romancing, like they had no you know how the women love to dance. They dancing, baby. They was cutting up in there. You know me, I'm just sitting back, chilling, observing, looking. You know what I mean? I wasn't dressed for the occasion because I had went to the Knicks game. Shout out to the New York Knicks. We was there, baby. You know what I'm saying? I had to break out the Penny Hardaways. You know what I mean? You know, fellas know about that. I don't know how much y'all ladies know about that. I had to break out the Penny Hardaways, the phone posits. You know, me and my girl Pretty. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Knicks fans out there. See, my man Big Winston was in the building. All right. Shout out to Big Winston. You already know. Better picture of me and Pretty there. My man Gerald Wilkins was in the building from the New York Knicks. I mean, he played on a couple of teams. you know, was down on that floor. You know what I mean? Got to see a couple of the legends down there. We was outside. Cuties was outside. You know what I mean? The New York Knicks beat the Atlantic Hawks. It was so many New Yorkers in there, bro. It was crazy. Like, it was like, let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. I was looking around like, I thought I was back home for a minute. I'm like, am I in the garden? Like, wait, what's going on? Am I in the garden? You know what I mean? Out there at the State Farm Arena. We was there, baby. As you can see, this was the play that gave us the game. Boom. That was the play that gave us the game, baby. New York Knicks, we did it, baby. See the players coming out? I'm right there, man. I could smack one of them in the head. You did? Yeah, I see it. I was not missing this game, boy. And y'all know the Knicks is number one in the Atlantic Division. So don't sleep on us. We number one in the Atlantic. Show no joke, baby. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Oh, I forgot. I bought some Knicks shirts. They in my trunk. I forgot about that. I could have rocked one tonight. Dang it. Matter of fact, let me go grab one to show y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me go to my car real quick. I see it. You know, I have to support. Give me a little souvenir. Don't sleep, baby. Don't sleep. New York, we in the building. New York, we in the building. We might get a championship this year. Because your boy LeBron is doo-doo. We deserve a championship, man. We haven't had one since I was born. Yeah, Detroit is #1 in the Eastern Conference right now. That's our competition. We're going to have to get past Detroit for us to get that chip. You know what I mean? But who said that was my girlfriend? Wait, Janice, slow down now. You might get that lady in trouble. I never said that was my girlfriend. Stop speculating. Ask the question, Choke, is that your girlfriend? Don't be saying talking about Choke girlfriend. That is not my girlfriend. That is not my lady. That is my friend. Don't be getting nobody in no trouble. Okay? I had to block somebody on Instagram for that. Every time they see me with a beautiful lady, they putting in the comments, "Oh, Choke, hey, your wife or your wife, your girlfriend." Oh, slow down, player. Slow down. Getting these ladies in trouble. You know what I mean? A brother can hang out with a woman without, you know, it being in any intimacy, you know? I'm not a savage like the rest of y'all out here. I got to try to hit everything that you hang with. It's not how I get down over here, all right? Y'all gonna get somebody in trouble over here. No, you see that nigga on YouTube. You was on there with that dude on YouTube. I seen him. He posted pictures of you him on YouTube. And then the girl in the comments, the girl Janice said, yo, that you was his girlfriend. Y'all don't know. These dudes be out here jealous. Might get somebody beat up. Don't be getting nobody beat up now. These dudes be jealous. You know what I mean? But yeah, so getting into it. First thing on the page is, I don't know if y'all saw it, but Diddy's sons they got a doc getting ready to come out with Zeus, the Zeus network. I'm gonna go live on YouTube. I mean Instagram. I'm tripping. One second. Instagram, what up? Choke no joke. I'm live on YouTube. If you want to come on the screen, go on my stories, hit the link, and you can find me there. Let me see if I could pull up. Oh yeah, here we go. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's pull this up. So if you didn't hear, you're heading there first. The Combs kids, Justin and King Combs, they did a deal with the Zeus networks. I guess they going to grab a bag, get that check, as they should. But they got a joint coming out on the Zeus. Let me see if they give us a date. Sean Diddy Combs' son Justin and Christian to star in the docuseries about their father, trial and conviction. Sean Diddy Song, John Diddy Songs. Sean Diddy Combs' sons will reveal their famous father's high-profile trial in a new documentary series. Justin 31, Christian Combs appear in a new trailer on Sunday, December 28th. That's when they dropped it. I ain't got no water. Jesus. For an as yet untitled series that will seemingly feature the pair watching moments from the elder Combs trial together. The music mogul was convicted of, we know what he was convicted of. All right. We ain't getting into that. And the trailer, which was shared to Instagram by the Zeus Network founder, Lumel Plummer, Justin sits on the couch of a screening room and is joined by Christian Combs as a flurry of headlines about their father's crimes whiz by. One news report is heard talking about how Combs' children showed up, supported their dad at this trial in New York with their hands gripped in solidarity, and the brothers look at one each other. Should I play this? No, I don't think I need to play it. A number of words flash on the screen as Justin reaches out and puts his arm around Christian. Rise, family, foes, joy, pain, voice, loyalty, betrayal, highs, lows, love, hate, truth, and lies. At the end of the trailer, Justin's phone vibrates and he answers to a collect call from the Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institute, where Diddy, 56, is currently behind bars. No release date for the docuseries was given, though the teaser said it was coming at some point in 2026. Combs shares Justin with ex Misa Hilton and Christian with the late Kim Porter. The rapper is also dad to Quincy, 34, and the daughter Chance, 19, and the twins who are also 19, and Little Love, that's 3. I say, really? Well, I guess I could read the rest of this. The older children have been vocally supportive of their father, who has been behind bars since September 2024. Around that time, they released a joint statement saying that the past month had devastated their family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. The statement read, we stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you, And we love you, Dad. Signed Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, and the twins. When Diddy was sentenced in October, Justin gave a statement to the court asking that his dad be given a second chance, according to CNN. A second chance at life, a second chance to right his wrongs, a second chance to be the man he truly is, Justin said, adding that his father is a superhero who has changed for the better. Your Honor, I believe my father still has so much to give to the world, and more importantly, so much to give his children, Justin told the judge. Justin also spent 90 minutes on Christmas Day visiting Combs in prison, according to the Star's rep. Justin visited him yesterday, the rep told People, on December 26th. That's 3 days ago. They talked, they caught up on life with each other. They talked about dealing with the hard times now and reflecting on the past and learning from it and how to do better in the future. Combs is scheduled to serve about 3 years in jail as he received credit for his time served. His release date is June 2028, according to Federal Bureau of Prisons MA records viewed by People in November. June 2028, 2026 is right here, baby. Diddy shorter than the baby's pee-pee. So how do y'all feel about them having a docu-series? Do y'all think this is a good idea? A bad idea? You don't care? What you think? King Juju, what up? What do y'all think? This is a good idea or bad idea? The docu-series that Justin and Christian Combs is doing on the Zeus Network about their daddy trial. No comment, to each his own. Okay. I don't care. Okay. Well, speaking of documentaries, it's way past 50's time to respond to the squatters. 50 has still not yet responded to the squatters, but he's back on Instagram and he actually posted the trailer for this documentary uh featuring Justin and Christian, as if he's interested in seeing it. He's saying that this should be good or something. I can't remember exactly what he said. Let me see what was 50's exact words. Oh, that's it right there. He said, "Wow, I want to see this show. I'm not sure this was a good idea, but we'll see." I don't know. We'll see. I think that it would be a good time for them to address a lot of the people that didn't support them, those who's out here capping and lying, uh, those with the slander, set a few non-truths straight. We'll see, man. Um, I'm wondering why they went to Zeus with it, opposed to I don't even want to say Netflix because Netflix, I'm sure, wouldn't do a documentary though right now while um they running a documentary about Diddy. It'd be like a contradiction to have it on the same network at the same time. So I don't know. But me personally, I'm definitely gonna watch it. Am I excited about it? Not really. But depending on, as you can see in the trailer, Diddy calls in. Now, if Diddy's talking and he's addressing some of this stuff, now that I would want to hear. That I would want to watch. So when Diddy call in, I hope it ain't just, yo, how y'all doing? How y'all family? How the family keep your head up, this, that, and other. I hope Diddy is addressing some of the stuff that we would love for him to address. And I'm sure that he probably not going to do that. I doubt it. But that's what I'm hoping for Diddy to get on there and talk his talk. I think that would be a good thing, right? So there's no release date for that. We don't know when that's going to happen, but I think they should wait a little bit because we do know Diddy next month he goes up for his appeal, and if he's lucky, he'll get out. Now, moving on to the next story. I'm sure y'all heard about this. Anthony Joshua went to Nigeria, I guess, to celebrate his win over Jake Paul, and tragically got into a car accident where his coach and his trainer died. They all was in the car together, and let me show you that car, bro. Is it on here? Let me see. Hold on, let me find it. That car is damaged. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, he might only be alive because he was sitting in the back. I think it was the Lexus truck. Hold on, I'm gonna get into it. That yo, he's lucky to be alive, man. Look at that. They saying that the driver was speeding, and I think he ran into a truck. Let me get the full detail. Boxing star Anthony Joshua's friends were identified as the victims of a car crash in Nigeria on Monday, the country's president announced on social media. Nigerian President Bola wrote on X that he had sent his condolences to Joshua for the loss of his loved one. Excuse me. I have spoken to AJ personally to convey my condolences over the passing of his two close associates, Kevin Latif, I don't know how to pronounce this dude name. Ayodel. That's what it might be. Ayodel. And Sina Gami in a recent accident. He wrote in the post, I wish him a full and speedy recovery and pray with him. Anthony Joshua assured me he is receiving the best possible care. I also spoke with his mother and prayed for her. She was deeply appreciative of the call. Joshua was considered to be stable after the crash, according to the Nigerian officials. He suffered minor injuries and was otherwise fine. Following through clinical evaluations, medical professionals have confirmed that both patients hospitalized after hospitalized after the accident are stable and do not require any emergency medical intervention at this time. A joint statement by the Lagos and Ogun state government said. Then didn't the US just do something to Nigeria? The crash occurred on the Lagos Ibadan Expressway at 11 a.m. local time. Photos show Joshua banged up and being extradited from the vehicle he was riding in. The vehicle conveying Mr. Joshua, a Lexus SUV, was involved in the accident under circumstances that are currently being investigated. Joshua, seated in the rear of the vehicle, sustained minor injuries and is receiving medical attention with another injured person. They ain't saying nothing about his friends in here. A preliminary investigation determined that the vehicle was traveling beyond the legal speed limit on the corridor, lost control during an overtaking maneuver, and crashed into a stationary truck, Woo. Which was by the side of the road, according to Federal Road Safety Corps spokesperson. Ogun state officials said that the preliminary reports indicate that the two male foreign nationals died on the spot. Damn. Damn, bro. That's scary, man. Prayers go out to them two brothers that lost their lives, man. Can you imagine that, man? I wouldn't want to imagine that. You riding with your homeboys, y'all crash and they dead right there. Like, Like, what do you tell a parent? Damn, and I seen like this video of them when they touched down in Africa. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There goes some of the video. Damn. Look at that. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. You see how the front of the car is touching the front seats? Look at that. Like they ran into a car that wasn't a truck that wasn't moving. Look at that. Look at that, man. Like the metal is pushed on the front seat. That's horrible. Damn, bro. That's why you gotta definitely wear your seatbelt, bro. And in this case, a seatbelt ain't gonna help nobody in the front seat going at a fast pace like that. That's like running into a brick wall. Oh, here goes friends right here. This is when they arrived in the airport and they leaving out the airport. That's one of the guys right there. And that's the other guy right there with the black, orange, and white on. They go to Lexus. That's crazy. Damn, rest in peace to them brothers, man. That's damn, bro. How do you deal with that in another country? Like, you don't want to leave because you don't want to leave your friends' bodies there. You want to at least see them get flown back home. But at the same time, you probably want to get out of there. This is them pulling Anthony Joshua out of the truck. Yo, that's devastating. Oh, that mercy. Like, what are you doing in that situation, man? Only thing you could do is pray. Like he got to live with that for the rest of his life. He might feel some type of guilt. Damn, bro. I wonder how old those guys are. Let me see. Let's see if we could pull up their ages. Let's see their ages. Oh, here we go. Let's see. That's crazy. They saying they don't have his age. They don't got his age, which is kind of crazy. Let's see how old Anthony Joshua is. He was born in '89. So he 36. So maybe they are probably around the same age. 36 years old is Anthony Joshua. So it ain't no telling. But man, prayers up for that brother. Rest in peace to both of them brothers that lost their lives. That's both of them right there. Yeah, man. That's sad, bro. That's sad. All right, let's move on. That's so sad, man. Now let's talk to the racist people out here. Cause yeah, I'm a little disappointed in a lot of y'all people out here. Because for years, maybe decade, at least a decade, y'all been out here supporting Nicki Minaj, right? Y'all been supporting Nicki Minaj for years and years and years and years and years, right? Some of y'all little sugarfoot boys, y'all call yourself Barbz, you know. Some of y'all women call yourself Barbies, you know. Many of y'all supported Nicki Minaj for years and years and years. And now, because she went to the White House, because she did some type of Trump or Republican event, y'all started a petition. You racist D words. Y'all started a petition against Nicki Minaj. And y'all trying to get the woman deported, man. Like, come on, man. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous. Right? So you could go and support Kamala Harris, who was not born in America. Right? Kamala wasn't born here. Right? Nicki Minaj is not even a politician. She go do a event that's more geared towards Republicans, and y'all hate and y'all call Trump racist, right? Y'all call Trump racist, but how you calling another person racist, and y'all want to see this woman of color deported because she went to a Republican event? Like, every black person are not Democrats. Everybody don't have to follow the Democrats. Like, yeah, yo, man, let me see something. It's so many famous Republicans. Harriet Tubman, who's known for freeing the slaves. The whole best known as the conductor of the Underground Railroad. Was a Union Army soldier. And she supported the Republicans. she supported Abraham Lincoln Emancipation Proclamation, right? Are y'all, as much as y'all praise Harriet Tubman, are y'all mad at Harriet Tubman, who helped free the slaves, but supported the Republicans? So now that you know that, you're not gonna like Harriet Tubman anymore, right? Like, y'all really went, because y'all seen Nicki Minaj at a Republican event, went and put a petition together to try to get her deported when she's been in America most of her life. But we all sit here and we praise Harriet Tubman for what she did, right? So you tell me, now that I just gave you that information, you gonna be mad at Harriet Tubman? You gonna look at Harriet Tubman as a sellout? You looking at Nicki Minaj? Come on, man. Look at this fool right here. Nah, Choke, we gotta get Harriet Tubman up out of here too. Like, you are a goofy Democrat. Like, Booker T. Washington, who was a leading voice for the black community. He was a key advisor to the Republican president. Y'all gonna throw Booker T. Washington away too? Yo, yeah, I can't believe people went and started a petition to try to get Nicki Minaj deported because she was at a Republican event. Yo, that is just the stupidest thing in the world to me. Like, everybody got an opinion to do what they want to do, right? If you went and blew your money on the lotto, which I feel is a damn Ponzi scheme, allegedly, right? Everybody, they put a number up there. Oh, the jackpot is 1 billion. Everybody goes spend, they make about 3 to 5 billion with everybody betting, and just give somebody a billion out of the 5, 8, 10, 20 billion that they got for people betting. And then they just do it all over again. They drop the number down, right? Then they just start raising the number again. Today's jackpot is 100 million, 200 million, 300 million, 400 million. And everybody just keep playing. Everybody just keep playing. 500 million. And they make a billion off the 500 billion. The new jackpot is 600 million. They make 10 billion off of that jackpot. Nobody wins. The new jackpot is 700 million. They make 5 billion off of that jackpot. The new jackpot is 800 million. Everybody running to play because everybody think they gonna win this money, right? You go play, they make another billion to 2 off of their 800 jackpot. Nobody wins. 900 jackpot. They make a couple of billion. Nobody wins. Then the jackpot is a billion again. The jackpot been a billion twice in the last 4 months. How much money you think they making when the jackpot is a billion and everybody's trying to get a billion? I'm just one person. If I bought $10 in tickets, right, and it's millions of people just in this one state alone, how many people you think across the country, how much money you think they made, right? And then they say, oh, we got a winner. They got a winner after 6, 8 weeks of people betting. They done made billions of dollars off people betting. And then, oh, we got a winner. Okay. And all we did was just like a pyramid scheme, allegedly, right? We all just put in lifted up the pot to a certain amount of money, they decide, all right, we're going to give this person, we're going to pick a winner. They just broke them off a portion of all the money that they raised, right? And then they do it again, and they do it again, and they do it again. And then they got several pots going at one time. You got the Mega Millions, you got the regular lotto, you got the Powerball, you got the New York State Lottery. You got all these different joints, not to mention the scratch offs. And they just keep going and keep going and keep going. Should I sign a petition for the people that play the lotto? You bet your money. You doing what you want with your money. She can do what she want with her political views. Frederick Douglass, another one, who supported the Republican Party. Y'all gonna go take down Frederick Douglass post off your wall now? I can't believe y'all doing that to Nicki, man. I just really can't believe that y'all are doing that to Nicki, bro. Don King is another Republican. Y'all gonna stop watching boxing because of Don King? Y'all gonna turn your back on Don King after all of the great boxing events that he brought us? Karl Malone, which y'all gonna take away his NBA title, right? Yo, man. Yo, bro. People really went and started a petition. Because, y'all ain't started a petition for Nicki Minaj lyrics. Y'all ain't started a petition for her using the word B or using the N-word. She go into a goddamn Republican event and 12,000 people, because that's all it was, 12,000 people, went and started this petition talking about deport Nicki Minaj back to Trinidad. Like you had no other reason. None. No other reason. The whole time Nicki Minaj been in America to want to get her deported. She go to a Republican event and y'all come up with a goddamn petition. 12,000 of you racist people to try to get Nicki Minaj deported, bro. Yo, man. Yo, bro. Yo, man. Nicki Minaj's actions and words have been taking a turn that has left many of her supporters and those who once found solace in her music feeling deeply betrayed. Once a voice for the LGBTQ plus community, she has now flipped her stance, asserting outdated and harmful outdated and harmful notions such as boys should be boys. And that bothers y'all, right? That bothers y'all that Nicki Minaj said boys should be boys, and now y'all want her deported. That is y'all same people that want y'all daughters and nieces to play sports with men. That's y'all. All y'all people, that's y'all. Y'all mad at her for saying boys should be boys. But when she was saying boys should be Barbz, oh, y'all loved her. Y'all loved her when she wanted the little boys to be sweet. Now she say boys should be boys, maybe because she got a son now. And now she probably feel different about it, right? And now y'all want to throw her away because she said boys should be boys and girls should be girls. Now y'all want to throw her away because she not supporting that Democratic agenda, right? Y'all women that's supporting this, y'all love being called cis women, right? y'all ain't even women no more. Y'all cis women, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. These statements aren't just insensitive, they undermine the very foundation of a community that looked up to her for her advocating and understanding. So basically, it's the Barbz and the Queens that's mad with Nicki Minaj because she said boys should be boys. So being that she done took a stance and said boys should be boys, I guess it might be 12,000 Barbz out there that want to see her out of here now. This is personal for those of us who watched Nicki rise and become a beacon of hope, only to feel abandoned by her shift in values. Her public platform carries weight and responsibility, and her recent statements are a stark contrast to the solitary she once showed, leaving many feeling deflated and disillusioned. Now they feel disillusioned. Now they feel disillusioned. Furthermore, Nicki's status in the United States is not based on citizenship, which raises questions about her continued presence here despite her divisive actions and statements. Deporting Nicki Minaj back to Trinidad will serve as a reminder that public figures need to be accountable for their words and the broader impact they have on diverse communities. Are you serious, bro? Yo, man. Y'all people are some hypocrites, man. Y'all some hypocrites, man. This is a democrat at its worst, especially when they possess significant influence. Sign this petition to urge immigration. Sign this petition to urge immigration authorities to review Nicki Minaj's residency status in the United States and consider deporting her back to Trinidad as a response to her harmful rhetoric. Let's stand together to advocate for a community that is the Barbz is turning. The Barbz is turning against Nicki. Those niggas throwing their wigs on the floor. Enough of this. Let's stand together. Let's I got so many jokes in my head I don't even want to say. They gonna be mad. Well, I was born here, goddammit. My ancestry go back to Cherokee Indian. We was here before Christopher Columbus. Get out of here. Let's stand together to advocate for a community that is inclusive and respectful, leaving no room for abandonment based on outdated ideologies. Every signature counts in making our voices heard and fostering a sphere where public figures can be evaluated on the principles they claim to uphold. If y'all don't get the hell on with that BS, man. Listen. Listen. Let me read some of these comments under the I don't mean to laugh, but yo, you telling me y'all supported Nicki Minaj only because she supported the LGBT community? So if she has a change in view, right, as a mother with a son, right, you want to go as far as to try to get her kicked out the country, right? Yo, man, y'all some racist ass people. Now she's Trinidadian, right? Before you looked at her as a rapper, but now you racist people. Now y'all want to kick her out the country because you racist. This one lady says, as an Afro-Latina and Caribbeana who grew up listening to Nicki's music and feeling empowered by her art and inspired by her style, I'm appalled by her recent claims. I stopped being a Barb a long time ago due to her transphobia, apologetic nature, misogyny, and overall downgrade as a person and an artist. But now, more than ever, I feel like Nicki I feel that Nicki, the homophobic Barbie, has got to go. We need to make an example out of her. Wait a minute. She's married to a man. Hello? Miss, did you not know she's married to a man and had sex with a man and had a baby with a man? Why she can't be heterosexual and still support y'all community? Now she's transphobia? How? By saying boys should be boys? Man, if y'all, man, leave Nicki alone, bro. Yo, this is crazy, bro. I'm from Trinidad and I'm tired of Nicki Minaj using Trinidadian identity when it suits her while embarrassing the culture on the global stage. She benefits from Caribbean roots, accent, and imagery, but consistently moves in ways that contradict the values of accountability, community, and respect that many of us were raised with. Nicki Minaj has repeatedly defended and protected men accused or convicted of serious sexual crimes, including her husband, instead of standing with victims. She has used her massive platform to intimidate critics and journalists, harass other women in the industry, and silence people who speak. On top of that, she spread blatant COVID-19 information to the millions, refusing to take responsibility even when public health officials had to correct her claims. This isn't being misunderstood. This is a pattern of choosing ego over truth and loyalty to harmful people over basic decency. Fame doesn't excuse that. Influence makes it worse. When people say she should be deported back to Trinidad, it's not about immigration law, it's about accountability. If you're going to constantly shout out Trinidad, wave the flag, and profit off Caribbean culture, then you should be held to the standards that come with it. You don't get to pick and choose the parts of your identity that benefit you while ignoring the responsibility that comes with representing millions of people. Nicki Minaj doesn't just represent herself anymore, and the way she moves reflects badly on the culture she claims. If you're going to claim Trinidad so loudly, then stand on principles and stop using it as a brand. Oh God. As a woman who has been around transgender children and adults, many of whom we have lost this year already to suicide alone, minus the 4 murdered, we yell, God doesn't make mistakes. Yet the children born with a visual disability will be. Okay. So if God don't make mistakes, right? And you born as either one or two things, and you decide to change what God created, how could you sit here and state God don't make no mistakes? So if you came out your mother's womb, one of the two genders, and you decide to change it, right? How do you sit here and say God don't make mistakes? Is that a contradiction or is it just me, y'all? Is that a contradiction or is it me? If you sit here and say God don't make mistakes and you change your identity, what are you saying God did? He made a mistake. Yo, God, what you doing, man? You man, what am I doing with this penis, God? Yo, man, yo, God, what you doing? Nah, God, you got it wrong, man. Nah, let me put this wig on, my nigga. Like, how do you sit there and one even question God? You say God don't make mistakes, yet the children was born with visual disabilities will be helped, while the children born with the gender dysphoria will be mocked and slandered and denied care. Thanks, Nikki, for shedding wonderful light on a community of people who just want to exist with less gender affirming care than you. But for transgender people, gender affirming care is actually life saving. Wow. 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 That yo, man. Some of these comments, I don't even want to read. Sorry, Nikki, time to go home. A woman of color should not be supporting Trump's actions, deporting Americans regardless of context. It's ridiculous to see her speak on behalf of Erica Kirk as well. Just deport her at this point, since she clearly supports it so much. You ugly and need to be deported. Now she's ugly. Yo, man. Yo, bro. Yo, man. The whole God don't make no mistakes to me thing is that's just that right there is killing me. Now they want her to go back to Trinidad. Wow. Y'all some racist ass fans that so fickle and will turn on you just like that. Yo, man. I don't know. It was more idiotic than these people turning on her, or these dumb dudes out here talking about trying to defend these dudes saying F the streets. You can't say F the streets. You can't say F the streets. My peoples grew up in the streets. Man, you know, there's niggas out here that made money on the streets that, you know, niggas had to raise their kids like, oh my God, bro. Me seeing these dudes out here defending dudes saying F the streets, trying to inspire the youth, the young gentlemen out here to stop selling drugs, to stop killing each other, to stop robbing each other in these streets. You got these goofballs on the internet trying to defend staying in the streets, hustling in the streets, destroying our own people, selling drugs to our own people. Like, these dudes are arguing that. Know why? Because they don't have no goddamn intelligence. You know why? Because these niggas never went to school. You know why? Because they go to jail as a place of refuge, a place to eat and sleep, because they can't go get a job nowhere. They think that hustling in the streets is a part of the American way. No, this is why you go to jail, right? You got these dudes talking about my block and don't own a store on the block. They don't own a laundromat. They don't own a bodega. They don't own a pizza shop. All they do is stand in front of these places and sell drugs and kill somebody that looks just like them. All they do is kill each other for a block that they will never, ever own. Every dude that out here that said, yo, my block, never bought a building, never bought a street, never bought acres of land in the goddamn concrete jungle. And sitting here defending, I see some of the dumbest conversations of dudes sitting here trying to defend that, yo, you can't say F the streets. We grew up in the streets. Nigga, F the streets. Ain't nobody grow up in the streets more than me. What the streets do for me? Send me to jail. What did my block do for me? Send me to jail. Have beef with other black men. What did I see? Dudes get they blood spilt in those streets. I still am traumatized of seeing dead bodies all throughout my hood. Going to school, blood all in front of the building, all over the steps, like stepping over bodies in the staircase. Niggas dead in the building. Like, and y'all sit here trying to defend that? Y'all trying to, like, oh, you think you hard? Like, you hard? You hard, nigga? Because you sitting there talking about they mad at Troy because he said the streets is a myth. You niggas y'all get every, you nigga Troy talking about streets is a myth. Nigga, if you think the streets is saving you, yeah, nigga, you living in the myth. The streets ain't did nothing for nobody good. know what I mean? People I know died in the streets because they was getting more money than the other person, or got robbed for their jewelry and got killed, or killed somebody because they was hustling in front of a building that they don't own. Talking about my block, my building, my strip, and then you do to somebody for your block, your building, your strip, and then what happens? The police come and get you and send you to your jail, nigga. Why y'all don't claim themselves? You know what I'm saying? It's my cell block. This is my jail cell. Like you, the same way you claim the streets, you should be claiming the goddamn jail. Kasaki, that's my house. Southport, that's my house. That's how y'all niggas sound. Talking about my block, my street, my strip. Stupid niggas. Rikers Island, that's my house. You know what I'm saying? You can't pump him on Rikers Island. That's my hood. You stupid niggas. Y'all goofy, man. Sitting here trying to make sense of dude saying the streets is a myth or F the streets. Nah, the niggas Young Thug and the 21 Savage, man, they can't say that. Them niggas is rappers. They ain't got the right to say that. I got the right to say it. F the streets. And if you a dumb little a nigga trying to convince a young dude to stay on the streets to hustle, you ain't nothing but a master manipulator trying to use a young man who have not figured out yet that the streets ain't worth your time. The 4 years that you sitting there and you're 18, 19 years old, 17, 16 years old, the 4 years you spend in the streets taking a risk, you could have went to college and got you an associate's or bachelor's degree and been able to find you a better job than standing on the block with these stupid niggas talking about their block. And you know what's even worse? These niggas talking about on the dead homies. That, to me, is even more stupid. You putting your word on a bunch of dudes that died in the street for what? A color? A gang war? Drugs? Right? It ain't, yo, on my dead grandmother, you know, my grandfather or my ancestors. It's on the dead homies. A bunch of people that died before their time. Why? Because they followed the same ideology of you goofy ass niggas talking about don't talk about F the streets. Niggas put in work for these streets. Niggas went to jail and died. Dummies. It ain't no justification in the streets. And y'all goofy niggas that's sitting there trying to make sense out of it are the most ignorant people in the world. You are sitting there trying to make sense out of hustling like it's legal, like addiction ain't real. You want to take your little cracks or your heroin or your weed or your cocaine from a little kid in the house that ain't got nothing to eat because their parent is addicted to the drugs. And you want to use that as justification as you making a living. But you ain't thinking about the little kid in the house that's in a diaper filled with poop and pee, waiting for their mother to come back, who may be somewhere in the crack house, Or if they're a dope fiend, they in the dope house shooting up. And you talking about, yo, we got to make a living out here on these streets. Y'all can't be talking about F the streets. Y'all are clowns. You need to go get a job at the circus. That should be your block. Ringling Brothers and Barnum Bailey Circus. That's where y'all should be at. Goofies. Trying to sit here and justify the streets. You know how many of us are happy to get out of the streets and live a better life and ain't got to worry about our own homeboys kicking our door in, robbing us, killing us? I go get some jewelry. You supposed to be my man. We grew up together. We played in the sandbox together. I started doing better than you, and then what happened? You and the same niggas that I ran with is kicking in my door, tying me up and robbing and killing me because I made more money than y'all. Must be stupid. So any of y'all young dudes, listen to me. Don't waste your time in the streets. Don't listen to these dumb dudes on YouTube that never had a career, that never had a job. They should be happy that they can make money on YouTube. Because these niggas don't even know how to fill out a job application. They have no job history. You know what their job history is? The block, the strip, the trap. Niggas ain't never even worked in McDonald's. They too good to work in Walmart. So don't let these goofballs on YouTube, because they making money on YouTube, because if it wasn't no YouTube, they ain't got no job skill. I could go and produce a TV show, a reality show, a documentary, a movie. I could go do comedy. I could go acting in something. I could go work in retail. I could go work in the clothing store as a salesman. I could get a job at I got a resume of regular jobs that I could put down on a resume. These dudes don't have that. This is why they trying to justify the block, the streets. They think that is a job. That you can't put that on no resume. So before you catch a charge, and you out there and you listen to me and you never been arrested, and you out there on the streets, stop now before you be one of these niggas, 3-time felon, and can't get no job. Talking about, yo, I can't get no job. I ain't working for the white man. Right. But you on YouTube working for the white man. Don't listen to these dudes that try to justify y'all to work on the streets. Don't listen to these dudes that try to justify y'all to be a part of a gang. You think because dudes got older and they dropped their flag that they got soft? No, they got smart. Because they may have probably killed somebody, may probably have robbed somebody, may have sold some drugs, and they went to jail and did a bunch of time and realized that these same goofballs on the streets that encouraged them to go to jail turned their back on them, left them in jail, never visited them, never wrote them a letter, but told them how real they kept it when they came home. Don't listen to these dummies. You will waste valuable time. Trust me, I'm telling you. I've been one of them. It was older dudes telling me when I was young, yo, man, go to school. And I thought these niggas was corny. Now I regret not listening to them. I could have got a doctorate with all the time I wasted in the goddamn streets. I'll be able to read a lot more better if I didn't waste my time with these dumb niggas in the streets. I would know a lot more if I didn't waste all of them years in the streets. And imagine if I kept going. I got friends right now. When I go to New York, these niggas is still on the block. And what they do when they see me? Some of them show me love. Some of them are happy that I made it up out of there. But I didn't do nothing they couldn't have did, but walk away from it. And then I got niggas that's jealous and mad at me because I decided to change my life. Niggas hate me for it. Oh, nigga, you think you better than niggas. No, I'm not better than niggas. I'm smarter than them because I figured out that living legit is way better than living illegal. So please, if these words are touching your ears and you haven't had a chance to catch you a felony, right? Don't waste your time. Go to school, get a loan, even if you don't never pay that loan back. You're not going to jail for it. But you will still have the knowledge and education to get other jobs to move on. So go take you a loan out. If you can't pay for school, get a student loan, go to school, go to college, get an education. If you can never pay that student loan back, you will still have a goddamn education that they can never take away from you. They can never take away the knowledge that you gain going to school, getting an associate's, a master's, a doctorate, a bachelor's degree, whatever it is. They can never take that away from you. You can owe them till you die. But you will have enough knowledge and enough know-how to do something better with your life than to be like these dumb niggas standing on the corner. Rain, sleet, snow, or doodle. Standing on the corner just waiting for the police to take them and send them up north for X amount of years. Even when I went to jail, I got my GED in jail. I wasn't sitting around playing cards with niggas and lifting weights. Nigga, I was in school because I realized what am I doing in here? I was lucky enough to get in the program to get my GED from John Jay College. And then when I got out, what did I do? I went to college. I hate that I dropped out in high school because I felt like, oh, yo, it's better to be on the block. I'm in school wasting time. I could be making money. You know how many niggas say that? They rather not be in class getting educated because they feel like they missing money on the block. I promise you, with all the energy in me, I am not the only nigga that thought that way. Dudes left school because they wanted to go to the block because they felt like they was missing $1. Only to go to jail. And once you get that felony on your record, it's going to take years for it to come off. Whether you get it sealed, well, in some states you get it expunged. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time listening to these dopes. Please, people, male, female, do not let these people manipulate you into doing nothing. Women, you don't have to sell your body. You don't have to go to the strip club. It's other ways of making money. Like I said, get a student loan. You're not going to go to jail if you don't pay it back. But you will go to jail for selling drugs. You will go to jail for robbing and killing. And don't think that because I'm older and I'm saying this, that I'm old and corny and I'm not cool. I'm one of the coolest niggas you will ever know. I done did it all. I'm telling you from experience. Don't listen to these dumb niggas. Don't listen to them. They are telling you wrong. Go to school. Get educated. If they say you corny or you a nerd, don't listen to them. If you got braces and they calling you metal mouth and train tracks and all that stuff, don't let it bother you. I did. My father paid so much money for me to have dentures. Braces, right? And dudes tease me and tease me and tease me to the point I was taking them out. Now my teeth is messed up as I got older when I could have had a fresh set of teeth or a fresh smile or a fresh aligned set of choppers because my father paid all this money for it. But I let these dumb niggas in the street call me metal mouth and all this other stuff, and they messed with my insecurity, so I kept pulling them out. So my father was like, yo, nigga, I'm not paying for that no more. And all I did was listen to the people in the neighborhood who teased me, who parents couldn't get them it. So if you a kid or you're a person with braces and they teasing you, they're jealous. They don't want you to have straight teeth. They're ignorant. I wish I knew this when I was younger. These are just some examples that I'm giving you. And if you think I'm corny for telling you this, and somebody's like, oh, he just mad because they called him train track mouth, this, that, and other. Those were the jealous people that seen me getting something done to better my life, and they were hating. I didn't get it back then. Today, I would be like, yeah, all right. And then I'll be running around with the smile that all the women love. Or if you're a female, you'll have the most beautiful smile in the world in just a matter of a few years. It only take a few years. Don't listen to these people. These are the same people that's talking about my block, my street, my strip, the trap. Don't listen to them. Go get educated. Get smarter than them. So what? They got a nice car for fast money. So what? They got all this jewelry with it. I guarantee you they not going to die with it. I guarantee you they not going to have 10 years with it. Most drug dealers run is only about 2 years. If you look at the Alpo Rich Porter story, that AZ's probably one of the people that didn't even catch a bid. And you know why? Because he stopped flossing like these niggas. He stopped wearing all that jewelry and all that other stuff and driving those cars because he got hip and it kept him on the streets. Where all these guys that they idolize, all of them went to jail. All of them got killed and robbed by their friends, right? If you want that to be you, I'm telling you, as soon as you start doing better than your homies, they're going to turn on you. It's a 90% chance they are going to turn on you. They will kill your mother. They will duct tape your mother and for you to give up the money. They not going to care. Your baby mother, your kid, they don't care. Get away from any nigga that's telling you, oh, they some real ones. Yo, get this money, son. Whoa, 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 yo, why you keep hearing? Why you think you hear these dudes talking about, yo, my YNs carry big guns? Not me. I don't carry big guns. My YNs do. Right? Because they not smart enough. They think they keeping it real for the older dudes. That is manipulating them. They manipulating you to go do the shooting. You to go do the robbery. Why? Because they done went to jail 100 times. They don't want to go back. So they going to tell you to put in work. Yo, you got to put in work. You want to be down with us. You want to hang out with us. All that means is you go take a risk on doing something that they not going to do. And if you're successful for it and you bring the money back to them, they're going to give you a percentage of something that you went and robbed and took. Or you went out there and you stood on the block for days, weeks, and you got $1 off a pack, $2 off a pack. And all you doing is moving all lay drugs. They getting 85%, 90% of what you move all day while they sitting in the house somewhere waiting for you to bring the bag back to them. And you could be out there doing it for yourself. It's the same way with these rappers that got a bunch of street niggas around them playing security. They a bunch of P words, USSYs, that's keeping street niggas around them, and they paying them little money to protect them. Until they not eating no more, and then they turn on the dude with the money. This is why a bunch of these rap niggas can't go nowhere by themselves. Because they ain't about that life. Niggas always talking about, yo, I had 100 dudes with me. Yo, we was 100 deep. You punani. You can't move around by yourself because you punani. You ain't never putting in no work. You the last nigga to throw a punch, something jump off. Hey, you moving back. Everybody else running in front of you. Punk ass niggas. Man, I was 100 deep. Y'all had 100 dudes with me. Punks. Those are punks. They always got a story to tell. And in that story, they had 100 niggas with them. Punks. That's all I got to say on that, man. Let me get off the soapbox and stop preaching, right? But I got one more thing to one more news story to cover. Vlad. As y'all know, Vlad got Neckbone from the Mall Pot Rules up there on his channel right now. Right? And this is why I believe Vlad is an agent, right? First of all, he bring Reggie Wright Jr. up there, who's a convicted felon, drug trafficker, dirty ass pig, right? And he employs him straight out of coming out the federal penitentiary. You know, letting him come up there and tell all these goddamn lies, right? He bring up gang members, he bring up drug dealers, all these other dudes. It's never nobody that uplifts the community. There's always some gangbanger, some drug dealer, some murderer, or these are the people that he praised, right? People with cases, you know what I'm saying? He always talk about, well, I never interview nobody with an open case. How many times y'all seen Boosie up there and he ain't get sentenced yet? Right? We seen Boosie up there when he was still going to court, right? But he never interviewed nobody with an open case. Lying ass. Right? Now, this is why I believe that allegedly he's a part of those alphabet people, right? Now, it's been proven beyond a reasonable doubt that Wolf did not kill Jake, Suge's homeboy. This dude is sitting up there still after Mark Curry and the other dude that came out and told the story about the Jamaican dude killing Wolf. Suge Knight himself has came out and said that Wolf did not kill Jake. And Vlad will still go on knowing this, right? This is public knowledge. If Suge Knight got up there on Collect Calls and say that Wolf did not kill Jake, why today in 2025 is Vlad telling Neckbone that Wolf allegedly killed Jake when that's been proven over and over again that that's not true? And telling him, and that's what started the East Coast, West Coast beef. No, it's not. That is not what started no East Coast, West Coast beef, because Wolf allegedly killed Jake. Wolf did not do it. Suge sat there and said it himself. He the one that seen it with his own eyes. And this man will get right up on there and tell Neckbone that allegedly, Wolf, Puffy's boy killed Jake, and then that's what started the East Coast, West Coast beef. No, nigga, no. The only thing that started the East Coast, West Coast beef was that damn Source Award. And Suge up there antagonizing Diddy. And then the whole Pac situation following that. Like, how does this man go up there and still say Wolf did that when Suge, who was standing right there, Jake was his friend, his best friend. He know exactly who did it. Then you got two eyewitnesses, Mark Curry and the other dude. What's his name? Greg Taylor. You got Greg Taylor right there. Him and Mark Curry say exactly what happened. And Vlad will still go up there and tell this dude Neckbone that allegedly it was Wolf. It was a Jamaican dude that shot Jake. And he went to jail for it. And if you never seen it, hold on, Instagram, don't go nowhere. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. I would play it, but y'all know I'm not playing nobody else's content. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. For anybody that don't believe the story, believe what I'm saying, go watch Gray Taylor and Mark Curry tell the story, and then go listen to Collect Calls with Suge Knight, where Suge tell the story that it was not Wolf. So there go the link right there. Go check it out and know that Vlad is full of dog caca. I just dropped the link for y'all to go and watch it. All right? Choke no joke. Y'all know what it is, man. Don't follow these dopes. In the word of Slick Rick. Shout out to all the ladies. All right? You don't have to go to the strip club. Y'all don't have to sell drugs on the street. You don't have to join the gang. And you don't have to listen to these ignorant dudes. And stop letting the older dudes manipulate y'all young dudes into doing stuff that they don't want to do for themselves. Choke no joke, y'all already know. This one go out to the ladies. Peace and love. Get that Tunnel documentary. It's out right now. I'm going to drop the link for y'all. Support your boy. It's free for y'all to watch it right here on YouTube. Oh, I got some requests for certain songs. First Time Felon and Stay DL. I got y'all. I can't wait to drop this new music video for y'all too. I got a new music video. Choke no. But let me take it out with the ladies first, all right? This one go out to the ladies. Fellas, I'll holler at y'all in a minute, all right? One love.
Choke no joke. You already know.
Subscribe to the channel, all right?
Yeah,
if you're new here.
Cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch.
One love. Peace, Instagram.
It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got morning wood and I just bust one. In my mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D and her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned. Had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eye, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Suge Sprite. I love her.
Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the Great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had us elude like Mike. Cash lovely,
Yeah, Dougie, how could this day get so ugly? Wifey bout to pop like some bubbly. Yo, doodles now most don't really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. He about to cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing the clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid, instead of getting they moving, this nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody in the jacks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first time felon. No telling when you be a first time felon. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram. Tell them what they doing. Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. What you just want them to just come and get you? Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about. Learn from mistakes. Choke, no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it low, let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous, I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat, snatch you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak deep and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the feds, lay up for about 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like time's hard, 2-door garage, ice like Liberage, with no damn jaw, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry, he got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees, laughing cause I'm broke on the streets. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Break night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, like yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McClain for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get with got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry at niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, then I'm original gun clapper. Like Dan Gaddafi, see a mill be Casper. Like Dre the doctor, the math from after. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name Thinking with your pockets, caught the ice locket. She's somewhere in Houston, you blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait, through the line she caught it. Gave her all that loot, she couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, y'all feeling him. Blue puff in your face, daddy, all about Benjamin. Remember me, I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me, think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I push the big Benz with 20-inch rims. When in the club, Chris for all my men. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself out position. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. So that's it's me, yo.
I see.
You ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all this
man.
diamonds and stuff, yo.
How can I
Fat
not?
diamond ring I got, yo. Yo, what you talking about, yo?
No,
It's diamonds, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got $35,000 on me right now.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I can show you the money right now. I can show you the money.
No, you ain't gonna show me
I can
nothing,
show you
man.
my gun, yo.
What?
Yo.
Oh my God.
The gun, yo.
Yo,
Son, man, what's the matter with you?
Put that shit away.
Yo, you acting like you scared or something, nigga, yo.
Yo,
Take my
stay
shit out, bust it
DL,
right
man.
now, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Stay
I
DL.
can show the jewels, everything, yo, everything, yo. Yo, you heard about Dave?
Oh my God, look at you, man. Yo, stay DL, man.
Joke, no joke. Yeah. It's joke, no joke. Joke, no joke. Jigga, joke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.